You know, a good way to have a pretend reporter. Hey Steve, hire someone like this. Have them walk in the streets, right? Or they're always at the perfect place at the right time. And have them wear like earphones, right? Like this. But keep them around his shoulder. And the guy talks off the top of his head. So that way you know he's not like reading a script, and you know he's not listening to anything because his earphones are right here laying on his shoulders. But what you do is you put the earpiece still in his ear. It's genius, ain't it? Because now it's like, what? Oh, hold on. I gotta. What's that? Another shooting? Oh my goodness. Where is that one at? Like around 16th Street somewhere in Philadelphia, because the last one was near 15th Street, and okay, because it was in between 15th and 16th Street. Right. Oh, the bombing scare in New York? Hold on, guys. The bombing scare in New York, that just happened, and the latest breaking news on that is, well, it's like 3 pressure cookers. Not 4. Ah, man. Not 4. 6 people were shot, by the way. But it wasn't the 4 horsemen yet. It was just 3 rice cookers, bombs, scares over there with the next event that's going to try to dominate the news. So you have the guy with the earpiece who's really getting the information in his ear, but he's putting these out there as a cover-up. All right? So that's my idea for you, Steve. As another, I mean, look, you got people that they can't come up with their own skits anymore, and so you're gonna need some new subjects and topics and actors. So you might as well put someone there like that, and then people will really start to believe them. Over in New York, hold on, guys. I got more breaking information. What is that again? Hello? Yes, New York. Oh, it's going to be 16th Street now in Philadelphia? Or 17th? Which, is it 16th? Oh, because the mayor mentioned the 16th Street over there in New York. Yeah, with the bombs. Okay, that's fine. Yep, I'll tell them now. All right, guys. So, like I said, the only thing is, they don't stay too well. I'm walking. Well, it's 8th Street now. It's 8th Street. And Callow Hill. It's 8th and Callow Hill. I don't know what it is, but something's drawing me up this way, like higher up in the numbers of the streets, because that was 8th Street. Before that was 7th Street. But from 8th Street and on, it's going into perdition. Because we get up to 9th Street, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th. Black and Noble was right there on 15th Street. Broad Street. I'm sorry. It was right there on Broad Street. Coincidentally enough, I guess it's like synchronicities. Who knows? I mean, Stephen James, Sean over there, he was talking about black nobility with Andrea knows. You know, that same day, obviously before it happened, just like uploading that video and talking about what I said, and then mine uploaded 2 hours later. That's funny, but it's not news to me. This is all this stuff I'm saying is not news to me. I've been knowing it, and I just keep saying it And whatever evidence I have, I'll put out there. And you know, if you see it, you see it. If you don't see it. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do besides just show you? So I'm coming up to 10th Street. We're still waiting on those very high magnitude earthquakes that all the mouthpieces, see, I believe the mouthpieces for the elite are going to talk about that on YouTube. They're not going to really talk about earthquakes on the actual news. Because all this Bible prophecy stuff is being, that's what YouTube is about. They're all these disinformation agents on there. They're trying to put all the stuff out that these are the end days, and which they are, but not like that. And they're the ones that are going to be talking about the stuff pertaining to God. And then the mainstream media will just stick with what they stick with. It's up to you to search out. They're giving you all the truth imaginable, and they're giving you all the lies too. So it's Saturday, August 17th. Look, at this point, I just feel like everybody already knows. And what I'm saying is kind of just repeating. Because how can't you see these patterns with your own eyes without me showing them to you? But then maybe that's just why I got to show it, and then I know it helps people. I mean, I've learned a long time ago that anything that's negative, when you know in your own heart, don't worry about it. Don't worry about what a troll says. Don't worry about it. Don't even be bothered by it whatsoever. You gotta understand that they even have a role. They have a role to play right now. And it's for the better good. Whether they know it or not, most of them don't, and that's the whole point. A lot of yous don't, but yous are all going to. Most of yous don't, but yous are all going to. And the ones that got promoted, hey, you know, congratulations on your promotion. Congratulations. Excuse me. There you go. Yep.
Place. Thank you very
You're welcome.
much.
You're welcome. I don't know, I feel magnetized to those two towers for some reason. I feel like I need to be around here every day. Just, you know, not that I didn't already feel that way the first time before the first shooting over there by Temple. I was feeling that way when I kept hearing Jonathan Kleck talk about Philadelphia. It's all it took, you know. Literally, that is what it took. Knowing that Jonathan Kleck is an agent, he's a good one. Knowing that, and then just understanding how the world script, it's in people's hands. The hardest thing to believe is that you would know who it is if you're not from the inside. That's the hardest thing for anybody to grasp. Anybody right now with what I'm saying. It's the hardest thing to grasp. Sometimes you got to stop trying to grasp it and just let it come to you. Stop grasping for it. Just let it fall in place. Like let it descend down. But it's true. It's true, because that's what they got. The world script right in their hand. So I'm going to walk by 6th District Police Station. Just looking for possible next events right here, because there's going to be 3 of them. It has to be centered around the towers and William Penn up there, because Steve keeps talking about Prince William and King Henry and Prince Harry, and he keeps throwing my name in between all of them for some reason. He knows my older brother William is, well, he's always kind of served me because I've always had the job to provide for him. He was always available to work, so I always had a job for him, and I would tell him what to do. But I'm not like that, telling you like with a prideful way or whatever. It doesn't work that way. You don't get any results like that. But you know, I know it's only a minor thing, and but the way Steve has the world script in his hand, and all that knowledge that he knows about the Bible inside and out, I publicly said this, I feel like he has the greatest understanding of anybody in the world when it comes to scripture. And then in the Bible, there's supposed to be somebody that comes up, a fierce king that understands dark sentences, hidden sentences, hard to learn sentences, and I'm giving him the credit for that. But I also believe that he's playing that role of like Saul and Paul. At first being Saul, and then the second being Paul. Hey man, what's up? Here guys. Split it amongst you, alright?
Yes, sir. God bless.
What's that?
I say God bless you, sir.
Thank you. Yep. It's crazy. See that shit? That shit needs to stop. Like, why is there anybody homeless? Period. Why is that, elite? You just get a little bit greedy? Where he's going to be at the next event here in Philadelphia? Where he's going to be? And you know that these people have worked all their life or some of them worked half their lives. We've all put in our time. We all put in our time and worked when we're not supposed to. That's not the kind of work we want to do. We want to actually do the work that truly helps people that appreciate what they're doing for them. I just have a feeling it's up more. I have a feeling it's right up past 13th Street. Shout out. '13th and the Race Street. It could be on Race Street. You know why? Because they're pushing the race card. '13th. So it may be 16th in Race. I don't know, I'll go up there and see what's around that area. But they did get the shooter at night, like midnight they said, I think, was it exactly midnight? Probably. It probably was. So they got the shooter at midnight and he surrendered. He surrendered. Because if they didn't get him, then it would almost, you know, I don't know. It's like, did they extend that story for a little bit longer? Because if they didn't get him, the likelihood would be that he would strike again real quick. So maybe they prevented it from happening. I don't know what their theme is. Maybe they prevented the rest of it from happening. Here we come. Okay, I'm coming up to Broad Street. Coming up to Broad Street. Right here, according to Jonathan Kleck. Look, don't take my word for it. I'm just saying, you know what I mean? Jonathan's the one that is talking about New Philadelphia and New Jerusalem in his video on July 4th. And so here we are, August 14th from July 4th. I didn't actually count the days, but that's how long it took for this incident here to happen in Philly. So from July 4th and then the 14th, I don't feel like doing the math, just sometimes. Was that 40 days? Hold on, let me pause. I don't want to waste your time. Okay, it's 40 full days going into the 41st day. Since July 4th, since Jonathan Kleck's video about talking about the Church of Philadelphia, the angel of the Church of Philadelphia, New Jerusalem, where they got the lumber from, the place that it's called is New Philadelphia. From that point on until the actual first shooting was 40 full days. Yep. So because he's proclaiming Philadelphia in his videos, and he is a mouthpiece for the elite. Can you read between the lines now, or like his lines, can you read between them? Because when I'm talking to you, you don't need to read between any lines. Just listen to the lines that are coming out of my mouth. Because the last thing I want people to be is confused. I actually want you to get it and understand it. That's why it's here. That's why the events are here. I'm telling you, I can smell yous. I can smell yous. Does that mean that there's going to be like airplanes flying into our towers? You know, the two towers here in Philadelphia? Oh, the possibilities are endless. Now, when the event happens, I can't promise that there's not going to be real destruction with these buildings down here, because we've already seen it with New York. When there's an incident here, there's an incident in New York. Remember what happened in New York? Remember it's going to happen here. I see you, Masons. I see you. I see that red bandana. I see it. I'm watching you guys. How did I know to be there, huh? How did I know to be there? I didn't know to be there. Nobody told me to be there. I didn't hear anything tell me. There was no lure told me to make a right on Broad Street. If that was Johnny, that's how he would explain it all. The Lord told me to make a right, and then he told me to turn off because it was going to be blocked off. Oh, hey, the Lord actually told me to take a crap before I left the job because I had to go to the bathroom. And I saved, like, I tarried for 15 minutes on the toilet. Robin Henry Tees tarried on the toilet. There you go. That just proves it right there. At 23:53 on my phone. So Robin Tees tarried on the toilet for 15 minutes. And I ain't lying. And that gave me just enough time to be stuck right in the thick of it. But see, if I wouldn't have tarried for 15 minutes, I would have been there at 4:45 and the shooting happened at 4:30. Damn it. So was it a good thing that I tarried? Probably. I just don't think I'm going to tarry on this one. Something is, oh my goodness. Something is going down. But why would I be so excited about it? Why would I be so excited about that? You know, I predict. There's a reason why I'm walking backwards. I'll wait I don't need some corny song. Well, not corny, but anyway. Hey guys, I see you. I see your cameras, and I see the other cameras that you act like you don't have, like this one. Hey Steve, how's it going? It must be cool when you know that they can see you and they know that you're watching, because you can actually have a conversation with them just through this phone, as people will look at you like, but does it matter? Because whatever that person thinks right there, he's going to take those thoughts with him, and they just disappeared like a vapor right now, and he's worrying about the next thing. See? That's what happens with thoughts. Poof. So why would you care what people think about you think about what you do when you care about someone's thoughts? If you're really caring about somebody, you're judging somebody, well then you got a problem, period. But think about yourself. When you're thinking about things and you're done with it, you move on. It's like, you kind of just move right on. So why worry about any damn thing? Why am I so excited that destruction's gonna happen right here in my home damn town? So I can tell people. I've kept silent for a long period of my life, and now it's just time to start not only talking about it, but proving and showing the evidence of it without having anybody from the inside give me a script. Now, do I get information from Steve? Of course I do. Yep, because he's there to give you all the information you need, and if you can't discern it, birdies, they're kind of brave, Normally they fly away by now. So if you can't discern it on your own, that's your problem. But he definitely gives you the information that, it just seems too easy now. 3 searches in Philadelphia, 3 in a row. You're not saying that, Steve, to try to get me to bite like you're freaking tossing your salad video. I understand that these videos are for all of your employees too, who can't figure out what you're doing. And it's pissing them off because I can figure it out. But if you can't beat him, then you might as well join him. Where? So there's 15th Street. I'll check that out next. Just want to make sure I go around this place. It's going to take a little bit longer today because I'm walking. Tomorrow, I'll just drive here. I don't have work tomorrow. Can't be any more in the heart of Philadelphia than right here, right? Right? Isn't this the circle? Isn't this where it was founded? So wide and broad is the street to destruction, and many people pass through it. Now, do I believe that that's what the scripture really means? No. All right? No. But I do believe that that's what the elite are trying to get you to believe. That's all. The gates are pretty wide, too. I don't know, every time I walk through this lion's den, it sounds pretty peaceful to me. I guess I'll just keep going through there too and just see what it sounds like. Well, here's the very dead center, so this would be a perfect place to drop a bomb, huh?
And then over here they had another guy with the same Wisconsin, another guy with the same had another guy, so they had like 4 guys. And so the English, they won the race.
Yeah, look at that. North. You could try east. Which way should I go? Should I go Market Street east? Should I go north, Broad Street north, Market Street west, or Broad Street south? I'm gonna think this one through. From east to west, right?